Hello and welcome to Sloths Love to Read. This is Carrie Ann. Today we have a very special story. It's called Which Would You Choose by Julie Dan. I hope that you will enjoy this story. Now, this is not your typical story that we normally put on this channel. This story is actually a socio-emotional book for parents and for children, and it goes through emotions and choosing how you prefer to deal with those emotions. So here's a couple situations in this book, and I will read each and every one to you. There's one called Scary but Exciting Opportunity, To Summer Camp or Not to Summer Camp, The Flip Around, All the World's a Stage, The Music in Me, Chic Allures, Save the Best for Last, To Speak Up or Not to Speak Up, What About Me, Who's a Bully, To Eat Less, Go Meatless, Negative self-talk is no way to talk. So those are just some of the topics in Miss Julie Dan's book. I hope you will enjoy this, and I hope you will learn how to deal with some of those very complex and big emotions that you may feel. Let's get started. What Would You Choose by Julie Dan. This is scenario, All the World's a Stage. Kim really wanted to try out for a part in the school play. There was just one thing. Kim had never been on stage before and had never performed in front of a large group. Having no idea what to expect, Kim's imagination ran wild. What if Kim froze and forgot the lines or the words to a song? What if everyone laughed at Kim? What if? All kinds of fearful thoughts and worries cropped up in Kim's mind. As Kim's attention and focus was drawn more and more to the fears and worries that popped up in Kim's mind, Kim's desire to try out for the part in the play wavered and then began to fade. Kim allowed fear and worry to overcome the desire to try something new, and in the end, never tried out for the school play. Kim continued to be fearful of speaking in front of people and in groups, always worried about the opinions of others. Kim's body trembled with fear at the thought of going out on stage. Despite feeling scared, another part of Kim also wondered how awesome it would feel to be on stage. As Kim's focus redirected to thoughts of how much fun it would be to perform in a play on stage, Kim started to feel better. It was almost as if simply noticing the fear and worry made it seem less scary. Now that Kim was choosing to focus on happier thoughts, the strangest thing happened. Kim began to feel less and less worry and fear. After all, what was the worst that could happen? So what if Kim failed to get picked for the part? What if Kim did get the part but then messed up while performing the role? At least Kim could say, "I did it." Perhaps Kim might do quite well. What then might the possibilities be? Which would you choose? Would you choose to still audition even though you were a little afraid? Or would you just go for it and not worry about your fear? Which would you choose? here is another scenario called The Music in Me. Lynn loved music but had no idea how to play any particular instrument. When the school offered a band class, Lynn was excited but hesitated, unsure if playing an instrument would be fun or something Lynn could even learn to do. Since the first day was tryouts, Lynn decided it would be worth checking out the instruments at least. The instructor had the students try each instrument. Some of the instruments were so novel that Lynn did not even know the names of them. Lynn started having second thoughts about learning to play an instrument. It just seemed so hard, so overwhelming, yet exciting too. Lynn felt uneasy. It was totally new, and just thinking about having to learn how to play and read music seemed daunting. Lynn had never played an instrument aside from a toy xylophone as a child, and that instrument wasn't even one of the choices. Lynn's worry about the future allowed all sorts of self-doubt to creep in. Feeling more scared and worried and less excited, Lynn left the class thinking about quitting the band altogether. Lynn wasn't sure if joining the band had been such a good idea, but it was new and exciting and seemed like it might be fun. Even though Lynn knew nothing about how to play any instrument, let alone how to read music, Lynn thought back to the first day of school and how scary it had seemed not knowing anyone. Now Lynn had plenty of friends and knew the names of all the kids in class. Lynn remembered the first day of swim class and how thrilling yet frightening the water seemed. And now Lynn loved swimming, so that had turned out all right as well. Thinking about it, anyone who has ever played an instrument started out brand new at one time, just like Lynn. So if they could do it, then Lynn felt confident about learning to do it too. Imagining how others had to learn how to play an instrument helped Lynn feel better and more excited about learning something new. Lynn left the class imagining all the choices and thinking about which instrument would be the most fun. Lynn could hardly wait to return to band class the next week. Which would you choose? Would you choose to pick up the instrument and join the band and learn how to play? Or would you let the fear of not knowing how to play the instrument deter you from joining the band? Which would you choose? And here is the last scenario that we have for us today. Negative self-talk is no way to talk. Robin was in the backyard playing with the dog Rosie when someone called Robin's name. Peering through the fence, Robin spotted a couple of friends waving from across the street. Robin waved back at them, then ran to the back door to request permission to go across the street. Robin hastily said goodbye to Rosie and pulled the gate shut, hurrying off towards the friends. The gate held at first, but when Rosie repeatedly jumped up at the gate, it eventually sprang open. Hours later, Robin returned home. When asked where Rosie was, Robin ran to the backyard, saw the gate hanging open, and started to panic. Robin couldn't believe Rosie was missing, and it seemed like it was all Robin's fault, even if it was by accident. Robin felt afraid and worried that they might not ever find their pet. As these bad-feeling thoughts began to form, Robin stopped, stood up straight, shoulders squared, and stared determinedly out at the neighborhood. I know my dog Rosie is safe because I choose to believe that everyone who sees my dog loves her just as much as I do and would want to see Rosie return to her home. Robin made this statement out loud and immediately felt much better. With that decision made, Robin set out with the firm intention of finding and retrieving their pet. Robin felt scared. Robin loved that dog Rosie, and now she was gone. What if they never saw their dog again? Robin felt guilty and ashamed. How could I be so careless? Robin thought miserably. Robin didn't even care about being punished because Robin was already being punished by the guilty thoughts running through Robin's mind and the shame Robin felt. Together with Robin's mom, both of them combed the neighborhood in search of their missing pet. What if someone stole their dog? Or what if it were to get hit by a car? What if another dog attacked Rosie and she had to fight for her life? Robin felt so guilty for not taking better care of the dog and for not paying more attention to making certain that the gate had been securely fastened. All the worry, shame, and guilt made Robin feel terrible. Thoughts of never finding Rosie again swirled in Robin's head, causing Robin's body to feel even more distressed. Robin's stomach ached and head began to throb. Would they ever see their dog again? Which would you choose, to be positive about finding the dog, or would you choose to be negative about not finding the dog? Which would you choose? Oh, these are absolutely wonderful things to think about ways that we can change our mindset and have a different outcome just by changing our mind and how we think about things. Which would you choose? By Julie Dan. You can find this book on Amazon and at Julie Dan's site. I will leave that in the description so you can kindly add this book to your home library collection. I hope that you've enjoyed these wonderful scenarios, and I hope that you will think about how you can change the outcome just by changing your mindset. Thank you so much for listening in today, and bye-bye for now, everyone.